Thank you. Can you guys hear me okay? Thank you to the Hall of Fame, to Mike and John for your passion and your energy towards this university. Congrats to my fellow inductees. I was at an AAU tournament in the summer of 1998, and I was being recruited by Coach Labate. I happened to be very sick that weekend, so I got subbed out of a game, and I was shivering on the bench, and my teammate put her jacket on my shoulders. And unbeknownst to me, I swear I didn't know, the jacket she put on me had a huge Florida Gator logo on the back. Coach Labate saw all this happen. At the end of the game, with recruiting, she couldn't speak to me yet, so I was delivered a handwritten note from Coach Labate. It was written in green ink, which I thought was a lovely touch. It said something like, "Great job, Meghan. So great seeing you out there. I don't ever want to see another piece of Florida Gator clothing on you, ever." And that was that. I'm pretty sure from that moment on, I understood Miami grit. Coach Labate, you coached our team with that grit, with that intensity, that enthusiasm. I am forever grateful you still took a chance on me. Your lessons in teamwork and character have stuck with me throughout my career and my life. I do believe to be an athlete at the University of Miami, you must embrace two things. The first being that grit, and the second being family. I've learned you don't succeed at the University of Miami or really in life on your own. You have people that empower you, and you have people who carry you along the way. Coach Harmony's not here, but she carried me along the way. Her intensity intimidated me at times. Even as a 42-year-old woman, I can close my eyes and still see her veins popping from her head and her neck. But I can also see her smile and her softness. Coach Wagner, here tonight, you spent countless hours with me before and after practice, just rebounding for me over and over. Even as I wrote this, I thought I probably should have had a higher shooting percentage. My brother Rob would agree with that. But I thank you for your extra time with me very much. Coach Morgan, her cool, calm, collected spirit was the balance of our team. A special congrats to Coach Katie Meyer on her recent retirement. I didn't have the privilege of playing for her, but what she and her coaching staff did over these last 2 decades was nothing but a huge contribution to what women's basketball has become nationwide. I'd like to acknowledge some of my youth coaches, Gail Goldstein, Bruce Delaney, Harold Fallick, James Smith, Larry Griesmer, all who saw me as a basketball player, not a girls' basketball player, and that meant something to me. There's my AAU coach, Gary McKinnon. He happened to hold an open tryout one summer, and I made the team. I didn't look like a lot of the girls in his program, and yet he treated me like family from day one. I had to learn a faster style of play, but more importantly, I learned a more enriched, diverse, broader definition of what a family could be, and his program genuinely changed my life. Since the beginning of my basketball journey, I've been surrounded by talented, intelligent, clever, and supportive women. Women supporting women is an unstoppable force. Lauren Delaney, Lauren Fallick, Maria, Bonnie, Rachel, thank you for being here tonight in continuation of that. Thank you to some of my former Miami teammates, a special one in particular, Alicia Hartlob Ireson. She's here tonight. My bird. It was an honor to play at this university with you. In adulthood, especially in motherhood, to me, you are the superwoman. Beautiful, strong, gritty, everything in between. You ladies are not just my friends, you're my family, my sisters for life. I'm the youngest of 5 kids, Chris, Rob, Siobhan, Jason. As your baby sister, I am stronger and way more mentally tough because of all of you. You always had my back, you protected me, you drove me to practice even when you didn't want to. Our childhood could have taken some pretty wild turns. I'm so proud of us for sticking together and grinding it out. I love you guys so much. My dad passed away about a month before learning of this honor. My dad struggled with addiction for much of his life. There was about a 10-year gap when I was 5 to 15 where he was sober, and he was gritting it out, and he was winning, and he was struggling. There are many times where I just couldn't quite relate to my dad. You know, relationships with our parents could be complicated, but that doesn't change the fact that I wish he were here and healthy. I know how proud of me and he would be of me in this moment. He would say, "Good job, Peanut." And then there's my rock, Mama Sue, mom from West Palm. My mom, she grinded. Yeah, for every mom here. When I was a young girl, she worked nights as a nurse, and she would put my hair in a ponytail or a braid before leaving for work so that it would have somewhat of a chance to look presentable the next day at school. I didn't care, I was such a tomboy. On the mornings where she made it home in time, she would make us breakfast, she'd pack our lunches, make sure everything was ready for us. It felt like my mom never missed a game. She was always there for me, my biggest fan. She showed me love, patience, understanding, and yes, grit for as long as I can remember. Mom, you held our family together. I love you so much. To my in-laws, Alan and Joanne, also here tonight all the way from Montana, I love you and your endless support. Thank you so much for being here. To my kids, Avery, Quinn, and Jack, I'm so grateful to be your mom. You guys are the light of my life. I'm so proud of the loving, compassionate, funny human beings you are. Your own unique and special talents continue to amaze me. The last game of my career was at the University of New Mexico. 16,000 fans rooting against us in the pit in the first round of the NCAA tournament. We had the lead most of the game, and we lost in overtime. 20 years later, I could still hear Coach Labate. No shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We should have won the game. I cried after that game. I'm not much of a crier. I knew it was over for me, a feeling many of us in this room have felt, that sadness when sport is over. John, my boyfriend at the time, talked to me for most of that night, and since then has been with me and for me every step of the way. Almost 19 years of marriage, 3 kids, and 2 dogs. I happened to be with John when I got the call about the induction. We were at our kids' elementary school, hundreds of people around us. I told him the news, and he started crying. He literally swelled with pride. I thought in the moment, just keep it together, man, it's going to be fine. He's probably crying right now, which is fine. It's okay, babe, it's okay. John, you are my best friend. I love living this life with you beyond sports, beyond this humbling recognition. My hope for everyone in this room is that you have someone like John, someone who loves you unconditionally, who supports you in every endeavor, who believes in you more than you might believe in yourself. It has been said that your dreams are on the other side of grit. It has been said that nothing is more important than family. At the University of Miami, we live this. We embody this. We are the grit. We are the you family. It's the fabric of who we are. I want to thank you for letting me share with you those who have carried me. Thank you for this jacket. The one in the beginning of my speech had the wrong logo. I think this one will feel just right forever. Thank you so much for this incredible honor.